What is up, guys? This is Derek Got 007 from TalkingAboutGames.com and the Post Game Report podcast. This is today's video review. This is Motorcycle Club for the PS4 by Big Ben Interactive. Motorcycle Club, as you can obviously see, is a motorcycle racing game. There's not very many racing games out on the PS4 right now. There's a few. There's Drive Club and there's MotoGP, which this game is definitely not Drive Club and it's definitely not MotoGP. Motorcycle Club has a weird dynamic. It has the ability to switch between 3 different kinds of motorcycles in the middle of the race. As you can see there, I just switched from a sport bike to a street bike by using the L1 and the R1 buttons. The little colored icons at the top of the screen correspond with the bike that is good for that road condition. As you can see here, as I'm driving along on my sport bike, it's going to pop up a colored icon at the top of the screen, which means I'm supposed to switch bikes again. But what you'll notice is you spend most of the time watching the top of the damn screen. You don't get to hardly watch the racing because you're watching the top of the screen. Now let me tell you about the physics in this game. They are not good. Do you remember when the Wii first came out, they put out a whole bunch of crappy games, they called them shovelware? Well, that's what this game is. The physics don't feel right, the racing doesn't feel right. You'll find yourself getting blown away by bikes that are a lower class than you but are super faster than you. It's weird. It's just what you call a crappy game. As you can see, when you're riding your bike, it bounces around a lot. I mean, I'm talking a lot. If you're on the wrong style bike for the wrong type of road surface, it'll basically almost stop itself completely. If you're riding a sport bike and you happen to go across broken pavement, as you'll see here in a second, the bike will just about stop. See, it's slowing way down. That's not right. Have they never ridden a motorcycle before in their life? There's one thing you should be certain about if you're going to make a game and call it Motorcycle Club and the vehicles are going to be motorcycles. You should make sure you've ridden a motorcycle, for one, and how a motorcycle feels and reacts. These bikes do not feel like bikes. The closest thing I could put it to is maybe Wipeout in a slight way, but this game is not good. If I was Evolution Studios, I would ask them to drop the word club from it, because people are going to confuse this with Drive Club. Here you see the game's bizarre reset mechanic. Sometimes you can brush the wall and it'll completely reset you. Other times you can go into it head on full speed and you'll just keep going. Games like this, they weren't thought out well. If I would have to grade this game, I would give it definitely a D-. My final score, do not buy. Save your money and buy something else. Once again, it's been Derek Got 007 from TalkingAboutGames.com and the Post Game Report podcast. Thanks for watching.